The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has introduced a new compliance, mandatory dematerialization of securities, or more commonly known as shares of private companies. So, what is dematerialization of shares? Dematerialization of shares is the process wherein physical shares are converted into electronic form. Until now, every private company issuing securities, such equity shares or preference shares, were able to issue such shares in the physical form of share certificates. With the introduction of this new compliance on dematerialization, companies are required to dematerialize these existing shares and further issue shares in dematerialized form only. This new compliance is applicable to all private companies with an exemption to small companies. Holding or subsidiary company do not qualify to be a small company. All the foreign companies having their subsidiaries in India will require to get the shares of the Indian company converted in dematerialized form. Most importantly, what is the timeline for this compliance? Private companies are required to comply with the rules of dematerialization of securities broadly until 30th of September 2024. Please ensure to have this due date marked in the compliance calendar of your private company. Subsequent to the 30th of September 2024, there could be neither any further issue or buyback of securities nor any other corporate action through physical share certificates. Such corporate actions could be undertaken via the dematerialized mode only. What are the steps required to dematerialize shares? The process of dematerialization is not a simple process and requires certain additional steps to be taken by the company and the shareholding. Every private company would be required to obtain an International Securities Identification Number (ISIN) from a depository in India, and for this process of obtaining the identification number, a registrar and transfer agent is required to be appointed. On the other hand, every security holder of an Indian private company, whether based in or outside India, would be required to open a demat account with a depository participant for holding dematerialized securities. Another prerequisite for shareholders to open a demat account is that they need to hold a permanent account number, that is, PAN, issued by the tax authorities. This would mean that the foreign shareholders would require to apply for a permanent account number from the tax authorities in India. In case your company or shareholders require any support or further information to comply with the rules of dematerialization of shares, our team at Rudel & Partner would be happy to assist you with the same. Details of our colleagues are mentioned in the bio of this video. Stay tuned, stay updated.